Group 2 presents. Our topic is all about zero exponents, negative integral exponents, and radicals.
On today's topic, we're going to discuss the zero exponent rule. Any number raised to zero is always equal to 1. Now, the question is why? So here's the examples. When we have a number being raised to another, for example, we have x raised to 4 over x raised to 3. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito is copy the base, then subtract 4 and 3. And the answer will be x raised to 1 or simply just x. So what if we change this? Let's change it. What if we have the same exponent? So x raised to 4 over x raised to 4. So paano yan? Okay, now we're going to subtract their exponent. 4 minus 4 equals x raised to 0 or 1. Now, going back to dividing number by itself, x raised to 4 divided by x raised to 4. The answer will always be equal to 1. If the number divided by itself, the number is always 1. Therefore, if any number is raised to 0, then the answer is always equal to 1. Okay, it's the same. Example number 2. 5 raised to 0 equals 1. Example number 3. xy raised to 0 equals 1. Example number 4. 6x raised to 0 equals 6 times x raised to 0 equals 6 times 1 equals 6. So, did you get it?
Okay, thank you Ms. Reynayla Rubio. And now let's proceed to our next topic. It's all about negative integral exponent. Negative integral exponents. So ano nga ba ang negative integral exponents? We use a negative sign in an exponent to represent multiplicative, inverses, or reciprocal. For negative exponents, we do not allow the base to be 0 because 0 does not have a reciprocal. A raised to negative n is equal to 1 over a raised to n. Calculate the positive exponent, a raised to n. Then take the reciprocal, 1 over a raised to n. Example, number 1. 5 raised to negative 3 is equal to 0.008. So there is the solution. 1 divided by 5 times 5 times 5 is equal to 1 over 5 raised to 3 is equal to 1 over 125 is equal to 0.008. So, nandun na. Example number 2. Negative 4 raised to negative 2 is equal to 1 over 16. Solution. Negative 4 raised to negative 2 is equal to 1 over negative 4 raised to negative 2 is equal to 1 over negative 4 times negative 4 is equal to 1 over 16. Example number 3. 4 times 10 raised to negative 3 is equal to 0.004. Solution. 4 times 10 raised to negative 3 is equal to 4 times 1 over 10 raised to 3 is equal to 4 times 1 over 1000 is equal to 4 over 1000 is equal to 0.004. Okay, before we proceed to our third topic, we will have a short break.
Para kanino ka bumabangon?
Ako? Bumabangon ako para sa mga module ko. Lagi akong stress sa umaga. Gumugupit sa tanghali. At lasing na rin sa gabi. Kaya minsan, naisipan ko na, sunugin ko na lang tong module na to. Charot lang!
Ikaw, para kanino ka bumabangon?
Okay, let's continue in our third topic.
Next is radicals. In mathematics, a radical expression is defined as any expression containing any radical symbol. Many people mistakenly call this a square root symbol, and many times it used to determine the square root of a number. However, it can also be used to describe a cube root, a fourth root, or higher than that. Follow these steps. Isolate the square root on one side of the equation. Square both sides of the equation. Example 1. Solve the square root of 2x plus 9 minus 5 is equal to 0. Isolate the square root of 2x plus 9 is equal to 5. Square root both sides. 2x plus 9 is equal to 25. Now, it should be easier to solve. Move 9 to right. 2x is equal to 25 minus 9 is equal to 16. Divide by 2. X is equal to 16 divide 2 is equal to 8. Answer, x is equal to 8. Check. The square root of 2 times 8 plus 9 minus 5 is equal to the square root of 25 minus 5 is equal to 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. More than one square root. What if there are 2 or more square root? Easy. Just repeat the process of each one. It will take longer, but nothing too hard. Example, solve the square root of 2x minus 5 minus square root of x minus 1 is equal to 1. Isolate one of the square roots. Square root of 2x minus 5 is equal to 1 plus square root of x minus 1. Square both sides. 2x minus 5 is equal to 1 plus square root of x minus 1 times 2. We have removed one square root. Expand right hand side. 2x minus 5 is equal to 1 plus 2 square root of x minus 1 plus x minus 1. Simplify 2x minus 5 is equal to 2 square root of x minus 1 plus x. Subtract x from both sides. X minus 5 is equal to 2 square root of x minus 1. Now, do the square root things again. Isolate the square root. Square root of x minus 1 is equal to x minus 5 divide 2. Square both sides. X minus 1 is equal to x minus 5 divide 2 times 2. Using the quadratic formula, a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 14, c is equal to 29, gives the solutions. 2.53 and 11.47 to 2 decimal places. Let us check the solutions. 2.53. The square root of 2 times 2.53 minus 5 minus square root of 2.53 minus 1 is equal to negative 1. Oops, should be plus 1, not. 11.47. The square root of 2 times 11.47 minus 5 minus the square root of 11.47 minus 1 is equal to 1. Yes, that 1 works. Yes. There is really one solution. The answer is 11.47 to 2 decimal places.
Life is a math equation. In order to gain the most, you have to know how to convert negative into positives. Anonymous. So guys, that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's all. Thank you.